Good morning from Disney's Riviera Resort. I'm LJ with today's adventure stop, and are you ready for today's adventure? Let's go. Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm LJ with today's adventure stop here from Epcot. And today we're gonna do a food adventure here on the World Showcase. And if you've never heard of the World Showcase, starting right over here are 11 countries that make a circle around the bay. And you have 11 countries of Canada, United Kingdom, France, Morocco, Japan, United States, or what I like to call America Land, Italy, Germany, China, Norway, and Mexico. Are you ready for today's adventure? Let's go. So we're currently in between festivals right now. In just a few days, the Festival of the Holidays is going to begin, and that's what this booth is right over here. So starting over here, what I'm going to do is a different adventure. It's a food adventure, but I'm sure all of you have heard of the drinking around the world, where you go to 11 different countries and you have a drink in each one of those countries, theme countries, and to see if you can actually make it all the way to the end, whether you start down there or over here. Well, I'm going to do eating around the world, and so the time right now is about 11:40 in the morning. So starting with Canada here, there's not a lot of choices, but technically over here at the refreshment port, they have poutine, and that's a very Canadian thing. So technically we're going to start right over here and get some poutine. This is going to be quite the expensive food adventure today, but that's what we're going to try right there. The traditional poutine, french fries, beef gravy, and cheese curds. And there we go right there, $7.50. And there we have it. It was $7.50 with apparently no tax. Tax was included with that. So there's the brown gravy on there with the big chunks of cheese curds and the traditional Disney thin shoestring type of french fries. Let's dig in and check this out. Let's include everything in that first bite. Savory gravy, saltiness slightly from the cheese curds, and also the french fries. Definitely a winner. That's good. The fries aren't super crispy though, so that's one drawback right there. I'm sure they're probably air fried or something, but a little on the salty side, but oh Canada, your poutine was pretty good. On to the next. And again, because we're in between the festivals right now, the Festival of the Holidays is going to be beginning shortly here, and they're going to have stage shows right over here. No Ireland booth, closed. Well, we're in the UK right now, or England. There's the Rose and Crown pub, but they don't, well, they do have food there, but it's just large meals, and I kind of have to stick to something a little bit smaller. There's fish and chips, but I'm really craving some maybe chicken katsu over in the Japan area. So I'm not gonna cheat, and I'm just gonna get maybe an order of chips with some vinegar. It's a little bit different, even though we had french fries. It's a different type of cut. Let's go. Here we are at the Yorkshire County Fish Shop. Fish and chips, $12.99. It's a good big portion, but look limited. Here you have chicken and mushroom pie. And just a simple portion of chips, also known as steak fries, but they're freshly made. Grab some malt vinegar there. Actually, 2 packages. We have a little salt and pepper. Napkins. And would you take a look at that? Another fantastic view. Of course, a little bit of the malt vinegar. Not one, but make it two. A little bit of pepper, black pepper, and a little bit of salt. Let's dig into this. Hot and fresh. The outside slightly crispy, the inside nice and meaty with that, well, it's not meat, but of course, the meaty potato, you know what I mean, where it flakes apart. Just like that. Delicious. So there's country number 2, United Kingdom. And these slightly overcooked ones, have you ever heard of the term scabby fries or scabby chips? Yeah, that's kind of what that's referred to as. Overcooked, kind of discolored, scabby. This might have been a mistake. This is going to be a little harder than I thought, because I'm only finishing meal number 2 here, and I still have 9 more to go. Oh well, let's see what we can do here. Alright, we're heading over the bridge where the friendship boats, like those over there, pass over, and we're heading into France. And this area over here is the International Gateway, and this morning I took the Skyliner in from the Riviera Resort. It's really nice. Went right through security there, went right up the bridge, was able to jump on Ratatouille's something adventure here, and waited about 45 minutes, which wasn't too bad because currently it's like a 2-hour wait right now. So not bad at all. Let's go find some beignets. There's one of the restaurants here, Les Chefs de France, but no, I can't eat that much food, so we're gonna go for something smaller, the beignets. Where are you? It's the Boulangerie, which is the bakery back here. Pretty awesome. And if you're really on a budget, you can literally get like a loaf of bread, like French bread, that they freshly bake here and just munch on the bread. If I can find it. Look at this line for a beignet. And take a look at that, an assortment of macarons, creme brulee, tarts. Oh man, that beignet is huge. I was thinking it was a lot smaller. Oh no, what did I get myself into? Assortments of different sandwiches. Yes, that's all, thank you. Originally I was going to go with the beignet, but those are giant. Those are way too big, so macaron it is. Aha, success. This will do. Let's take a seat. Alright, would you take a look at that? Nice fresh cream in there with decadent, fresh raspberries. Wow. Oh, you know, I gotta set this down and get a picture of this with my phone. This looks amazing. Look at the size of that thing. It's crazy. And you know, it's funny, I always joke about it, but the camera always eats first. That's amazing. This is lemon flavored. Lemon with the strawberry and raspberry, it all works. This is amazing. Totally worth the $6.95. This is definitely a winner. Try this, guys. Second bite. That was awesome. And you know, again, they do have small baguettes, even the full-size baguettes. It's around like $2.75. Just munch on a piece of bread if you're on a budget. Otherwise, if you want something nice, try this. This is really awesome, guys. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. This is just my 3rd meal here, and I'm already starting to feel it, but we'll see how far we can go here. The next one is Morocco, and there's not a lot of choices there. There's a small bakery similar to what I just had here, of small little pastries you can buy for like $2.75 each. And although it's not a full meal, it is food, and it does qualify for our so-called challenge today, so let's go check that out. And this place up here, the Tangerine Cafe, is pretty good, but that's like a full sit-down meal, and I'm not really feeling that right now, so let's go find this little bakery here. I love the architecture in this area. It's so ornate, very detailed. Lamps of Wonder, where you can meet Jasmine, and that's the Marrakesh restaurant, which is another sit-down, and it doesn't look like it's currently available, but I wonder where this place is at. Ah, and the famous wall. Be sure to visit Pirate of the Pacific's Instagram. She has a lot to say about this structure here. I'll leave the link in the description down below. Okay, so the place I'm looking for is called Oasis Suites. It's only been an hour now since I began eating, so not bad after 3 meals here. Okay, we just went a little too far deep in there. I asked one of the cast members and she said it was out here and to the right. Oh, there it is. Right here on the main trail, Oasis Sweets and Sips. Okay, so for a mix and match, $2.75 for one, or a deal if you get 3 or 5, and so on and so forth. You have your choice of the different pastries here. It looks like a tile, and it's a mosaic cookie with apricot jam. I guess that's pretty popular because there's only one left, but it's interesting. Looks like noodles almost. Very interesting.
Take the coconut Gouda and the most katay food.
And look at that, we got lucky again with the view of the water. So the cast members said that the pistachio baklava was their favorite, so we're gonna go for that. Nice flaky phyllo dough crust on there, layers of, I don't know, what is that, dates and pistachios maybe? Could be. Pretty good, sweet. All right, let's dig in here, give this one a shot. Pretty flaky. Buttery, sweet, flaky, almost like honey flavored. The pistachios are very light, hardly taste them, and almost like a caramel almost type of flavoring in there. Oh, that's really good. Surprise, $2.75. Is it worth it? Yeah, I'd say so. For Disney prices, not bad for what you get. Moving on. Onward. Looks like the storm might be a brewing here. I might be getting some rain here in a little bit. So as we near Japan here, that restaurant right up there, it's like a teppanyaki bar. It's really cool. They cook the food in front of you, like that one restaurant, Benihana. It's a unique experience. Food, it's average, but it's more of the experience. So I tried that a few years back, and that was a lot of fun. They have a really cool little marketplace down here where they have a lot of souvenirs directly from Japan or also imported. But what we're going to is right up there, the Katsura Grill, one of my favorites. So this one's going to be the difficult one because this is an actual meal versus snacks. So they have different types of sushi and rolls, teriyaki, but what I like to come here for is the chicken katsu, or also what they like to call the chicken curry cutlet, I believe it is. But make your way over here. It's a cool little Zen garden. And there used to be koi here somewhere. Let's see if it's still here. I guess not. Maybe they don't have fish in here anymore. Maybe they did. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever seen fish in here? I could swear there were, but not anymore. And it is lunchtime, so there's a little bit of a line, but I only come to Florida once every so often, so let's do this. Definitely a busy place. Okay, so we have 4 meals down. This is meal number 5, and those yuzu miso wings look delicious. But we're here for the chicken cutlet curry for $14. Alright, and yet once again it was completely crowded up there. No place to sit to enjoy this meal. Meal number 5, that is. So we're gonna go right over here. What is this structure called? I want to call it a Shinto shrine, but I'm not exactly sure. Leave me a comment down below to tell me what this thing is. It's really cool though. I like it. So anyways, right over here we have another view of the water, as we have a cup of water and our chicken katsu curry, also what they call a chicken curry cutlet, I believe it is, or one or the other. But this curry in here, not super spicy as far as I can remember. We'll try it again here, but it has little chunks of beef in there, so be forewarned if that's something you like or don't like, it's in there. And they mix it up a little bit. Now it has steamed veggies rather than carrots, and for what I can remember it used to come with. But nice panko fried chicken breast, rice, steamed veggies, and curry. Let's give this a try. Nice and crispy. I can hear the crunch as I cut into that. Nice chicken breast. Let's dip in some of that curry sauce in there. First, let's see if we can get a little bit of veggies in there too. How about that? All right. Just as I remember. You want something that's really savory, filling, delicious? This is where you go. 14 bucks. Wow. Let's dig in there with another second bite. Let's try to layer it up with a little bit of everything again. Still working on that, but hey there, little Florida lizard. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Well, there it is, guys. Meal number 5 down. And I'm feeling it. Like, by no means am I any competitive eater or anything like that, but I can eat a lot. But I'm really feeling it right now. I don't know if I can do this. A slight hesitation there. I know in so-called America land, the United States, which is the next country over, there's the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, and there's no way I can eat a full meal like that. So I was just gonna get a side of maybe like mac and cheese or something, but that's pretty heavy. After that's Italy, I was gonna get some gelato, which is nice and sweet, a nice little dessert, which is cool, especially after a heavy meal like this, the chicken katsu curry. Then I was gonna maybe try the school bread over in Norway, and then churros in Mexico, but man, that's a lot of sugar, that's a lot of carbs. That's not a whole lot of room in my stomach right now, so I'll take 5 because, let's see, it's currently about 1:30, so I've been eating for about 2 hours straight almost, which is pretty ridiculous. So it's almost like a buffet, a Disney World buffet at the World Showcase. Alright guys, so I'm just looking over the list here. So in Canada, we had the poutine, a little on the salty side. The United Kingdom, we had the side of chips, which are nice with the malt vinegar. That was nice and savory. In France, we had the delicious lemon and raspberry macaron. In Morocco, we had the baklava, which is pretty delicious also on the sweet side. Very good. And right now in Japan, we had the chicken katsu curry. Still have United States, Italy, Germany, China, Norway, Mexico. Dude, you know what? I'm gonna throw in the towel. I can't do it. I thought I'd be able to do it. I'm gonna wrap this one up as a fail. I can't do it, guys. So, what we'll do the rest of the way is we'll kind of tour the rest of the World Showcase and do some sights and sounds, but as far as the food, eating around the world, nope, couldn't do it, guys. Okay, just think about this though. I just did a quick tally of all my receipts here, and for the poutine, for the side of chips, for the katsu curry, for the macaron, and the baklava, $36.60 with tax and everything. If you think about it, that's less than what it would cost you to eat at one of these restaurants, and afterwards you're like satisfied. Sometimes you're not completely stuffed full, but you're happy. Right now I am completely stuffed full. That was so much crazy food, and it was delicious too. It was a little bit of sweet, savory, a little bit of just plain rice, a little bit of proteins, a little bit of veggies, a little bit of, well, a lot of sugars, but you know, a little bit of everything, and it's really cool. So I don't know if you want to think about it, it's almost like having a buffet, a choose your own buffet here at Walt Disney World, Epcot. All right, let's go walk around and take a look at the different countries. So there's that booth over there, that one off yonder, where once I had some really good, it was like a beef pot roast with some collard greens. That was delicious. And it was one of those seasonal events. But all they really have is the Regal Eagle Smokehouse back in that area. And all I was gonna get was like a side of mac and cheese or something like that. It's just way too much food today. All right, so we're moving on. Oh yeah, the fife and drum. That was another option too for small bites. And there's the good old Regal Eagle Smokehouse, which I was just speaking of, and it looks like the smokers are right out here. And a side note again, the last time I was out here in 2020, they just opened up, but I was at the other park. I think I was actually in Disney Springs, I want to say. And there are other YouTubers that were meeting up over here to try out their grand opening, and I just couldn't be asked to come out here. It was just, I was tired. So I skipped on that and said, oh, it wasn't meant to be. Oh, hi squirrel.
We have regular.
Bye squirrel. And as we come up to the Italy Pavilion, this was the other place I was gonna try. And they have the gelateria. Sounds like the lottery. You won the lottery. I was gonna maybe try the sorbetti, maybe the lemon. Ooh. Cookies and cream, gelati. Ooh, all sounds good, but I'm just way too full. I can't do it, man. Moving on. You know, they have really good pizzas in here too, like wood-fired pizzas, but they only come in like the large family size, and it's sit-down style restaurant. Over at Downtown Disney back in California, they have Napolini or Napoli. So Napoli is a sit-down restaurant, and Napolini is the quick service to go. And it's really cool because they do like personal-sized oven-baked pizzas that come out literally in like 3 minutes. Like the ovens are like 1500 degrees, super hot. They use fresh dough, fresh ingredients. The dough slides right in, cooks up real fast, slides out onto the pizza box. About $15. Delicious. If they only had it here. But they don't. Again, all these booths, all those stands, they're all setting up for the Festival of the Holidays coming up here shortly. And this here is the Germany Pavilion. And over here I was gonna try the Bavarian pretzel bread pudding. I do like some good bread pudding, and it would have been in there, but again, just can't do it, guys. And if y'all didn't know, St. Nicholas, good old Santa Claus, Kris Kringle, originated from Germany. So it's really cool during the Festival of the Holidays. They have him come out, I think it's this area or so, or maybe back there, and kind of tells this story. And all these booths are set up, but not open quite yet until this weekend. And this area, I believe, is referred to as the Outpost, which it's Africa themed, but there's not an actual Africa nation or themed area, so they just call it the Outpost. And next we're traveling through the China Pavilion. And the Joy of Tea, that's where I was gonna get some egg rolls. And then next, the Mexico Pavilion, I was gonna try out the specialty churros, whatever they had on the menu here today, to wrap up the 11 countries. But thanks for joining me. I'm LJ with today's Food Adventure Stop and our fail of the 11 countries of the World Showcase eating around the world, which I only made it about halfway through. Hey, if you liked today's video, give it a nice like and thumbs up. Even though I failed, it was a good try though, right? And subscribe down below if you're new to my channel, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye everyone.